Start with that great recipe that is the 11th generation Honda Civic sedan and add some of that SI spice to kick it up a notch. People still kicking it up a notch? Is that still a thing? Anyway, bam, you got yourself the 2022 Honda Civic Si sedan debuting right here, right now. While the Type R is dynamically and stylistically the wild child of the Civic lineup, the Si is targeted at drivers looking for something just a little hotter than the average Civic. So visually, it plays it a bit closer to the vest, though I think Honda may have gone a touch too conservative here. Then again, sleeper is kind of what the Si is all about. The look is a touch more aggressive overall, but aside from the rear spoiler, the Si badges, and of course the dual exhaust tips, you'd be hard-pressed to tell this from a standard Civic sedan with HPD accessories. Good for those of you looking for more of a sleeper look, blazing orange pearl paint aside. Let's dig into the part you're probably most interested in, the powertrain. Now the new Si is still powered by a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine that makes around 192 pound-feet of torque and around 200 peak pony power. Now you may notice that's about 5 horsepower down from last year, but the good folks at Honda assure me that the new power band is broader and more usable, which should make overall driving more fun and performance more, well, performant. That said, I can't drive it just yet to confirm that, so I'll take their word for it. The revised four-banger breathes through a freer flowing exhaust, hence the 2 tips, and it's made it to a 6-speed manual, the only gearbox available to Si shoppers. That's via a flywheel that's 26% lighter than last gen's, which should make revving even more responsive. The shifter promises a better feel thanks to improved engagement, firmer mounting points, and a throw that's around 10% shorter. The new Si also inherits the rev matching system directly from the Civic Type R and can automatically blip the throttle to perfectly match downshifts in around 0.4 of a second. Power meets the pavement via a standard helical limited slip differential. Now these 18-inch matte black wheels are also standard, shod in all-season performance tires, but you can also get summer tires as an upgrade. Peek between the spokes and you'll find oversized brakes at all 4 corners. Specific to the Si are stiffer springs, bushings, and sport-tuned dampers with reinforced mounting points and stabilizer bars. There have been many tweaks to the steering for better feel, and many of the stiffer suspension bushings and some of the rear suspension bits, the upper B-arm specifically, are also borrowed from the race-bred CTR. Inside, there are sport seats that are unique to the Si, featuring improved bolstering and thigh support. You've got red contrast stitching on the doors, steering wheel, shift boot, and shift knob, and red trim and a honeycomb theme popping out on the dash. The tech, again, is all gear that we've seen before on the standard Civic sedan. There's a 7-inch digital instrument cluster, a 12-speaker Bose audio system with a 9-inch infotainment display, which includes wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. There's a 3-mode drive system with normal, sport, and a new individual setting, and the standard Honda Sensing suite of active safety tech. Overall, a solid loadout. So there you have it, the best handling, best equipped, most fun to drive Honda Civic Si ever. Eager and ready to square up against the likes of the Volkswagen GTI and Hyundai Elantra N. So when can you expect to drive it? And more importantly, when can I expect to drive it? Because somebody's got to let you know if it's good or not, right? Well, the 2022 Honda Civic Si is set to start arriving in dealerships later this year. And since there's not that much year left, expect it to be real soon. Keep it locked to theroadshow.com and our new channel, Roadshow News, where we'll be serving up all the details about this vehicle as they emerge, including information about the pricing, which hasn't been announced yet, but I'd be surprised if it was that much more than the previous generation. That's also where you'll find pictures of this first generation 1986 Honda Civic Si. You didn't think I forgot about that, did you? You'll find those snaps over on theroadshow.com.